just sort of blows up, and you have these counters back and forth with sort of like some of the spawn changes. But the last couple, they've been a lot of just these slow mid-map skirmishes.
Well, I guess that leads to my question. Like, what do you think about the changes? Like, has it been good or bad, do you think, for the mode?
I mean, I don't know if you should just spawn out and get free counters. I mean, if you're blocking both spawns, like, that's one thing, but it just feels that's not happening really anymore.
So is that the Joe DeLuca way of saying, I don't love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be emergency spawns if everything's blocked, but that was the case before.
I don't know, Joe. We have
more scoring, sure.
We have one series and a final because we love giving teams. Never mind. I'll stop there before I get fired. I think I broke Joe. Kips eating right now. 3 straight for Kipsy Poo. Make it 4. Dominating, and that'll be a score. 5 and 2 start for Kips. And well, you felt his impact in Search and Destroy. He led in slaying in the map 1. Wow. Kips is nuclear right now. 7 straight before he drops. And I mean, you were talking to me about him before I was really aware of him, how great he was playing in Challengers, and well, it's awesome to see him displayed here.
And while you are very close. Skies is able to find that kill. You're trying to chain 2 together. Inside just wants to pick it up. There's one more one-on-one, and Skies wins it. So Skies, he's able to stop that. He gets 3 big kills. Oh, actually, I lied. They scored it. Never mind. I just made that up.
Wait, that's fair. I had my blackout in the round when it started to destroy.
He jumped by him.
You get your blackout there. It was really,
I thought
close.
He made the play.
Well, since
I am an idiot.
Since Joe and I are both clearly drunk, we're gonna go listen to McCoy.
He's in light, told me.
One shot, yes.
I'm in longer and I'll give you deep tools.
Sorry, I'm trying to. What about P2?
Yeah, close to.
P2, Creepy.
More Skies.
Skies, yeah. One if yes.
Yeah, I'm coming. In a sector, you got
one that week.
Come on. I'm getting P2, yeah. I'm in P2. Lobby. I'm one shot, Jimmy.
Play kills. Let's go.
I don't see
He's gonna be back left, probably. They're back left.
Glitching one shot. Nice, good check.
Nice, here we are. I have a streak.
Backstabs. There's 1 point. They're already gonna be left.
Yo, backdubs.
Yo, top one shot.
One's in tools.
Big cut, by the way.
Tools, you're cool. Really weird. Okay, listen. If we can grab ball, take left.
Left. Absolutely left. He's going dojo.
Left. You got it?
Still me. It's crap.
Be close to me already. Yo, back party. Watch that dead.
Nice, good shake. I have your red pin.
They're gonna need, okay? They're free now.
We should try to hold here.
Nading.
Low red.
I have a small cross.
I'm here too.
They're covered.
They're gonna take it back, I think. Yo, close dojo. I'm sorry.
Low red.
Oh,
I'm tying mid.
He's been low
red behind the desk.
Wall, not on me. Close wall. He's by the wall, so.
Yeah, he's gonna run it.
Nice shot.
He's probably gonna...
Okay, that's fine. I have a streak, okay? You want me to streak?
Give it a sec. Let's try and get dojo quick.
Okay, I'm streaking.
Give me a sector.
Close right. Could be close right.
Line up. I'll tell you the other. They're gonna AP guys. Line up.
Nice one. And one's going 10.
Keep binding until they are. Okay, listen. 110 and one back lobby. I don't see one. Keep me picture right, okay?
110. One shot. Close right corner, bro.
There's plenty lobby. Two lobby, two mid.
Lobby? Okay.
In 10.
Jumping around. Jumping around 10.
Where's he at?
He's still there.
I'm needing.
And during that, listen to Joe said, comms are hot and these boys are clapping cheeks.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah, I mean, Troy, they are just clapping them right and left. And let me tell you what, but you are fighting back again if you are G2. You had a chance to put up 4 there with that Hellstorm, but it was a big 2-piece from Kremp inside a 10. So time of possession starting to go their way. But I mean, hey, listen, when you are efficient, time of possession doesn't matter. Just go there, scoring quick.
No, it's true. I was talking to Ant, like we were talking about like stats, and I think he was talking with Easy Mac about like what's important stats, and like it's so tough because like everything's relative. Like I think the only thing that really matters to me is like when you have an opportunity to score, when you're in like their third, like how efficiently do you actually score, which is like a tough thing to track, but it can be difficult. Yeah, you could have 90% possession and not score. Like it's possible, and then that possession means kind of diddly.
Yeah, man, then you're just at a disadvantage.
If the other team gets quick scores.
You just have a guy with a pistol.
Yeah, right. But in theory, if you think about something like soccer, you hope possession turns into scores. 3-1 though. I thought Koi was just gonna rip this one 4-0, honestly, with the way they were playing.
No, but the last couple minutes, you've kind of seen what happens with this sort of these mid-map stalemates, right? It's just both teams just trying to fight.
Audio skips.
And you just can't get past sort of this point, right? Everybody's here now from G2. And someone's gonna go crazy if you're gonna score that if you're
No, it was literally like Kip said, the first score. Yeah. And that sets up the second one. Like he went on a 7 spree, killed everything in front of him. There's part of me that like likes that. Like it almost takes this, yes, it's a team effort, but this like awesome individual play, like sick multi-kill to get a score through. It can lead to some like nice highlight moments.
Well, this Koi team is here.
And you talk about like auto veto, it's like it's just different, right? When it's an auto veto and like a hard pointer search, there are more options, right?
Yeah.
Like, that means you have a lot of other maps you play. Auto veto in this is painful because you have 3 choices. It leaves you 2, and that's that kind of game of whatever chess we're talking about. Like having auto veto is the last thing you want in a map 3. And Kips though, he is 17 and 9, 4 straight for him. And this will be such a good series for him. You can just see the talent is there. He is a straight shooter as this spree comes to an end. Mamba also comes to an end, courtesy of the map. But we're kind of, this is what you're talking about, sort of stalled out for now, just fighting around mid-map.
And even when you get like sort of EMP control the first time, it's like, all right, did we get kills with it? If not, yeah, you're just gonna have a base stalemate. Then it's just sort of someone has to spawn up, go on sort of a Shotzi flank, or you have to rotate the ball. But that's really what's happening right now. Kips is going to be able to get through behind enemy lines. That will just stall out the early push here for G2.
So you think if what? It just wasn't a pistol, it'd be less of that? Maybe? Like you wouldn't need an ideal situation to grab EMP if you could be gun up?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I still think it plays out well.
No, 100%, yeah. I mean, yeah, you would just probably slide forward with your sub, right? Or your M15 and probably just be confident to take the gunfight.
Getting forward, and I thought maybe Joe Deceives, if you got a double there, that'd be the opening, but he will get traded out. Kips thinks he has a little forward advantage, but slipped through on the other side of his Mamba, and that's a brilliant 2 out of Mamba.
Big kill though. Kleenex is there down low. Well, he's gonna die right away. So you have this immediate pressure, but Mamba dies. So now you can already see 3 players are gonna be inner stairs. You have nobody on the pinch, but it may not matter. Skies with a little pop torn, gonna hit the 2-piece. And
hold up now.
I'm not gonna say it. Did they score? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. No, I thought Sky's nade absolutely would be it, but it's a double from Mr. Insight that slows things down, and that's a huge moment because you get within 1 if you're G2 with a lot of time to go. You're primed and ready to rock.
Well, ball would have respawned Dojo side, so they would have been, they would have had those spawns, and that's when you're trying to chain it together. But instead, it doesn't happen. And when you don't have that player on the pinch pinching those inner stairs, you can see how tough it is to cross.
It's another multi for Insight. And that's going to allow Kleenex to get forward, and now he's going to be putting in damage. You get him to a threatening position, make it 5 straight, up to even. Kleenex doing work, and you got to think that should be EMP moving on forward soon. But similar to the other situation with Mamba, like as soon as you get EMP control, you kind of lose your forward man. So now we're into like step 2.
Well, I think Insight was going to grab it. I think it reset. So as soon as it reset mid-map, that's when Kleenex got forward. So the reset, you're just hoping your 2 teammates off spawn can get it. There was another skirmish, and yeah, sort of that forward position gets thrown to waste. But here's another opportunity for G2. Sky's going to be the entry guy. Not going to happen. Kips, too good right now.
No, he has been terrific. He gets another one after that via the Simtex. Kremp, a little awkward there, but the streak for him continues. You're still forward, but due to the position of Kips at mid-map, he's delaying all the reinforcements. So until he drops, okay, he'll lose that next fight, and that'll be the time to go forward. But honestly, the time he bought is enough now to lead to a multi for Joe Deceives. I mean, that's brilliant. If it's not for Kips, that's a score.
No, 100%. Yeah. Trump's pushed up. And Trump right off his spawn, or sorry, Mamba right off his spawn, goes on this wide pinch. The problem is, though, his teammates die. So now he will get involved, but it's going to be the same thing. As soon as he has EMP, he's the only one here, and all of Toronto is spawned up.
Yeah, best of luck. Can't play hide and seek. They know where you're at. He's going to get dropped, and it's just staggered. And I think it's staggered because, well, you just have to go. You have to fly right now. The pressure's on G2. It's kind of this last-ditch effort, so they're just sending bodies at it, and when it's staggered, Koi are able to make a punish. Now Koi will get EMP in hand, and they're just going to wrap this out of here. You lose your 2 forward guys, just play a little bit of keep away. Maybe just tuck this in the back of the base. We'll see what the play is going to be. It looks like they're just going to wrap it out the entire way. We thought with the spawn change, maybe turtling was going to be a little bit more difficult, but now you lose it in a threatening position. A couple gunfight wins. Okay, so if they win some fights, this might get sketchy, but Joe Deceives calls game.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. That was your one opportunity. Now you can rotate this again. You spawn up roofs, and you're going all the way to the back of your base.
What do you think we just gave the EMP carrier a 20% speed boost, dude? They're just zooming.
You would never touch them.
No, I'm kidding.
Never touch. Hold on now. Hold on.
Wait a second.
It's just going to spawn Dojo, correct? So, yeah, you can already see what you have.
Wait.
They have to win these gunfights.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Oh my God.
That's going to be all three dead.
Oh my
Joe
God.
receives the last one at outer. They didn't see him, though. Joe's trying to stop this once again, and he's done just enough. Oh, someone's going to grab it, though.
He got it. He got it. And he won the fight. Hold up now.
Does that hit the first cut?
Tries to get across.